Greetings tech fans, I'm Luke Westaway for CNET here at IFA 2014 in Berlin with this, the toast of the town. It's the Samsung Galaxy Edge, a smartphone with a really cool curved display. But Samsung says that this thing doesn't just look good, it's functional too. So in this video we're going to check out all the different things you can do with that curved portion of the display. So the first thing that curved screen is used for is to display your favorite apps. You can see them tiled down here on the side of the screen, and that's an interesting way of quickly getting to the applications that you probably use most often. If you sweep around on this, you'll see that this curved bit of the screen is also used for notifications. I like the idea of notifications being on this curved bit of the screen because it gives them more real estate than they would otherwise have if they were popping up on the smaller bit of the display at the top here. And that means that hopefully when notifications do come in, you should be able to see a bit more text. So it's not just favorite apps and notifications, there's actually quite a lot of other stuff that's being displayed here, and that's with custom apps and widgets. So for example, this one shows you things that are trending on Twitter, and this one gives you an idea of stocks if you're the financially savvy type. One thing I am impressed with is how much Samsung is letting you customize this side panel, and you do that by swiping up here, you can see the little arrow, and hitting the little settings cog. So from this special Edge screen menu, you can see all the different apps that you have to scroll through, and you can customize them as well. So if you tap on Manage Panels, that gives you the option to move them around, select or deselect them, and if you click this little pencil here, you can do things like, for example, change which apps are going to appear in that favorite app menu. An interesting bit of personalization is this Express Me option. So if you tap this, you can see you can have pictures showing up as one of the different screens you can swipe through. If I go to click the little plus, we can make a new one. Let's just use one of the default pictures here. And then you can choose exactly which bit of it you want displayed. So let's choose this guy's face, hit save. We can see his face there on the curved screen. One final feature on this menu that I want to talk about is Night Clock, because I think this is really interesting. What it does is it turns the side of the display into a clock so you can leave it on your bedside table, and even when the phone is locked, you'll be able to see the time. So to make it work, you set the duration like this. You can choose exactly when you want it to be active. Then when the phone is locked, you can see that on that curved bit, you can see the time and the date, useful if you wake up in the middle of the night and don't want to unlock your phone to check the time. So if you swipe down on the curved bit, you get this, which is a shortcut to a list of useful tools. And some of them are really, really clever. So if I tap this one, for example, it turns that curved bit into a ruler, so you can use the phone to measure things. You've also got things like a flashlight. One final thing that's quite nice is that sidebar plays nice with the other apps on the phone. So for example, if I open the camera, you can see that the sidebar then changes to feature all the different camera controls. And that's something that will also work in other apps. So lots of stuff to do then, and hopefully once developers get involved, they'll be able to dream up some interesting new applications for the curved screen as well. Is there anything you can think of that this curved display might be good for? Let me know. And check out cnet.com/IFA for much, much more.